Hi, everybody. Happy New
Hello.
Year. Happy New
Happy
Year,
New Year.
Vanessa.
Happy New Year, Lori.
Thank you. 2024. Neil is
2024.
here.
Oh, I
It-
can't believe it's 2024 already.
It's unbelievable. I know, but I'm really excited for this year. Last year was kind of I don't know. I ended the year on a good note and I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for Juicy Broads this year. That's what I'm
I am
excited for.
too. I am too. I'm hoping, yeah, 2023 was a good year. I had a good year, and I'm hoping to keep the momentum rolling into 2024. So
Fantastic.
hopefully, all good things.
All good vibes for this year. Absolutely.
Definitely. Hello, Marie. Laurel. Willem is here. See if Willem from the Netherlands can join us. That means anybody,
Fantastic. Hi,
anywhere in the
Willem.
world can join us.
Hi, Tina.
So
Happy New
yes,
Year. So
Stockholm.
I wrote in the comments that we are probably going to be migrating to our own channel next week.
Yes. Yeah.
So I set that up today. It's Juicy Broad's pen show, and I have it above. We'll probably link it a couple times during the chat, but if you guys want to let us know if you go over and subscribe, if everything's okay, you can be like our first 32 subscribers
Yes.
to Juicy Broad's pen show. And I also asked if anybody got anything for Christmas. So Neil shared he got the Opus 88 Coloro demo in green. I've yet to
Oh, how
use an Opus
nice.
88.
How
Have to wait a few
nice.
months to actually get my hands on it.
I see that Andrew in the UK has made it. What's up, Andrew? How are you? It's
Hi,
good to
Andrew.
see
Hi,
you.
Karina. And
Karina is here.
hello from Stockholm. I always get so
All right.
excited to see where everybody
I did
is.
too. Well, Andrew is in the UK. I think, Andrew, are you in London? Is that right? Or
Australia.
yeah.
Karen's here from Australia.
Wow.
Karina, I know, is in Canada. It's so exciting.
Wow.
Oh,
Happy New
hey,
Year,
Bart.
everybody.
Is this Bart,
Happy New
Zodiac
Year.
Pens, Bart? I'm not
Oh,
sure. I don't know. I'm
I
thinking
don't
it
know.
might
If
be Bart. I don't
Bart,
know
is
your
that
last
you?
name, love. Hey, pen friends. It is Bart. Yes. Um, yes, I have subscribed to the new channel. David, how exciting. It's official, Vanessa.
Our first
Yes, and
subscriber.
so
Sorry you don't win a prize, but
I
it is
know.
appreciated.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I set that up today and I was made sure the link worked with Vanessa so that we can just kind of
Yes. So
we
we
can be
checked it.
focused over
Yes.
there.
So hopefully it'll all look good starting next week.
Absolutely. We have
So
friends from Germany here
Germany.
today.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
amazing. Hi, Isabel. Hello.
Thank you for tuning in, really. I mean, that's great. North Alabama is in the house.
All right. We love that. Hi,
So,
Karen. Welcome. You got two Twisbees, cream and rose gold. Did subscribe to the new channel. Thank you so much,
thank
Karen.
you.
How are you liking your Twisbees? Those are two great choices. I love anything with the rose gold trim
Me
from
too.
Twisbee. Yes,
Me too.
absolutely. Well,
Decatur,
why don't we get
Georgia. What's
oh,
up?
hello. And Kate's here.
I can't help it. Every time I see a new location pop up, I have to like shout out to
Absolutely. George is in the
shout out.
house. Kate is here in Massachusetts. She's a Mass girl. So welcome everyone. I love my Twisbees and I'm subscribed. You guys are the best. Everyone's so nice here.
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
so
We
we are
have
looking forward
nice
to
people.
stuff. We have wonderful people. Yes, I'm sorry. I think we're both excited to chat. Um, why don't we kick things off with with her carry for today? I don't have a purse today, but I have some like holiday gifts that I'm excited to share.
I do have a purse. I'll always have a purse ready to go because I switch it every week. Did I get any new weapons for Christmas? No, no, I did not.
It seems like she has plenty to go
I
around.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't ask for any, and I didn't get any. I seem to be good in that department for right now. So, in fact, I'll probably start repeating weapons at this point. I don't really have a whole lot, but so my purse. Let's look at the
Yes,
purse.
let's see it.
Today's purse is a beauty by the French brand Polin.
Oh,
Yes.
I've been eyeing their stuff. That is gorgeous.
So it's a nice little, I'll just do a little twirl. It's a little drawstring bag. And
Wow,
I
the
like it.
structure of that's gorgeous.
Yeah, the structure, that's what I like about it. It's like nothing else I've ever seen before.
Mm-mm.
So, but it can be a little, the inside, it's hard to find stuff in here. So as you can see, all my stuff's just kind of in there, and I have
Sometimes
to,
those deep bags, that happens, right?
yes. But what I love about this bag in particular is the handle on the top. Oh, wrong way. I like that because I could just grab the purse and go, or I could wear it on my arm. It has a long enough strap. I could wear it as a crossbody, but it's
I
really
love the
well
top
made.
handle option.
I do too. It's very cool. And I like this little detail here. They kind of have the strap for the long strap.
Mhm.
It's sewn together, but it's like it's just knotted there. So casual chic, so French
So
casual.
gorgeous. How long have you
So
had that bag? Is it holding
uh
up well?
it's holding up very well. I mean, it is really solid. And I probably had this one for like 2 years, I guess.
Beautiful.
I don't think they make
Beautiful.
this bag in the burgundy. So it is burgundy.
That
But
color is gorgeous.
yeah, I really like it. It's a nice bag. And the pen that I've been using with it is this beautiful Leonardo because it matches. It's very color coordinated, I think.
Stunning.
Mhm.
So Vanessa checked in with me before we got started. She's having some connectivity issues,
My
so she's a little
apologies.
blurry.
Sorry.
But that's okay. I feel like I can handle the blur. It's the lag that I have a really hard time with, which is what we dealt with when we first started our
Yeah.
lives. So, I'm sure it will get fixed, but luckily our timing is good. Like, you're not lagging and, like, you're coming in,
Yes.
like, you're a little bit more focused now. So, um,
Yes. It probably doesn't, if I were to move around really fast like this, it would probably not help that blurriness. In fact, I'd
yes.
probably go, okay, so I won't do that.
Yep, that's a little more blurry for
And I'll
sure.
stay put like this.
Okay.
So
Yes. Now
just
yes,
like
when you're still, it's nice. We get to see your beautiful work.
when I stay still, I just won't move a muscle
Not
to
an
do
inch.
this. I'll barely lift my hand
Okay,
like this
show
to
us
show
your
you my
Leonardo.
pen.
Is that the stilo? Like, I'm having
It
trouble.
is.
Okay,
It's a
fantastic.
stilo. Um, but I thought it coordinated very nicely with the bag, so that's what I've been
I'm gonna
carrying.
show you in my time too, so you can see the color if you're having
Yes,
trouble.
Lori also has this pen, and so if
What
mine's
did you
too
get
blurry.
yours? What size is the nib that you got?
I believe this one is a broad. Yes, it is. This one is awaiting an appointment with a nibmeister so I can get it ground into anything I want.
Do you have any
So
thoughts for it? What you're going to do?
no, not really. I usually don't choose until I'm actually sitting. Like it's usually Kirk who will do it,
Mhm.
and it's when I'm sitting with Kirk is when I'll look through his Twisby samples of all his
Yes.
sample grinds, and then I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm kind of feeling this way, and he'll be like, okay, we'll do that. I'm like, great.
Great. This is what I love about Vanessa. She's one of the most spontaneous people I know. That's how we ended up here, because we just spontaneously decided to do this. But I love that you just go with things and you
Yeah.
just kind of you take things in the direction that the wind blows you, and it all works out just fine. I love it. Kirk is
Well,
fantastic.
Kirk is the best.
Mhm.
I really like Kirk a lot. He's a great guy too. You guys ever have a chance to just sit down and chat with him? It's
Wasn't he just
very
recently at
nice.
Dromgool's when you did one of your
Yeah.
Saturday morning tours?
Yes, he was there.
Yes. I'm jealous. I wish we had, if anybody actually, Wolf Kate Witch, do we have any Nibmeisters in our area? I wanna get Yost to bring Annabelle out to Boston. Hi,
That would be
Sharice,
cool.
how are you? Yes, I feel like we don't have any Nibmeisters that I know of, which doesn't say much, but, people around must know,
I'm trying
of
to
some
think. I think
Nibmeisters.
JJ Lax, I want to say he's in New York City
He's
or
in New
around the
York.
area. Is
Mhm.
he? So, I
I
mean,
had
if you had to
scheduled.
ship it to him,
Yeah, but then, like, I know Kurt, so I think if I were to ship something, I may ship it to Kurt just because I know
yeah.
him.
But
Mm.
JJ's a great guy too. And oh, yes, Sherry's Gina Salarina. She's also a good nibmeister. I have a couple of her grinds as well. She's very
I
good
I got her journaler's nib on the
on the
Esty
ester.
that I bought
Mhm.
when I was down in Orlando, and I absolutely love it. Um,
Yes.
Oh, I got the Andromeda. Am I saying that right? Andromeda in
Andromeda.
1.1 stub. Unfortunately, I only managed to get the Milky Way into my cart, but it wouldn't let me check out. That one sold out
Oh
really
yeah,
fast.
that one was like
Really
just
fast, and I
crazy
do
how
love that
fast.
pattern, but I think I'm holding out to get my Scribo that looks like that one. It's kind of a
Yes.
similar I know that Karina ended up getting both of them, and
Oh wow.
she was, like, quick on the draw, because I know that she loved the material of both of those. Yes.
Yeah, and in the school, that's
Much
like
crying
really
due to the website crashing. I got both the Milky Way. Oh, I'm so happy that you got them. They are really pretty. I used that this morning for my morning
very.
pages, which brings me to do you have something else to share? You shared your bag and your pen. Is there anything else?
I mean,
Did
I
we
could
cover
just
a
show
lot?
you on my switchblade real quick if you want. That's what I always
Sure.
have near. I always have it near me in case I have to open stuff. So, you know,
That is her that's your letter opener.
it's and it can also break glass. But
Oh my
and right
gosh.
there, if you're trapped in a car, and it will crack that glass. So one more time for y'all.
Quick on the draw, Vanessa. I love it. Okay, thank you. I'm checking over here. What did Virginia say? I'm new to this world of pens other than want them all. This is so informative. Oh, fantastic. That's what we're here for. And you'll learn so much in the comments too. I always learn from the comments.
Yes.
New to learning about pens, but I've been a pen lover ever since I was a little girl. Oh, you're in good company, Virginia. The new Scribo is a bit nice. Great to see them doing some airbrushing. I saw is like a nebula.
I saw
I
that.
saw
I
that
saw that earlier. I was
today.
scrolling through there. I was like, wow, that's really interesting. Very
Very
cool.
interesting. I feel like yes, Scribo. I'm waiting for Atlas. I think Atlas. I'm hoping Atlas is working with Scribo as well. I just
Hmm.
love them. Quick Draw Langton. There's gonna be a meme about that this week.
Oh my gosh. Caitlin's super
Oh,
dad.
yes, he's so great. And shout out to forgive me, who is the person who he's been fantastic about doing our thumbnails for us.
um,
I need his
isn't
first
his
name.
name
I feel it.
Neil?
I
Is
feel
it
like I know his
Neil?
Neil. Is it Neil who signed in right away?
I think so. Neil, is that
Neil.
you? Is that you,
Neil.
honey?
I
Yes,
think it
that's
is
him.
Neil.
Neil Mickey.
He's so
Yes.
sweet. So
He
every time
did
you
that.
see one of our, thumbnails in the various, like, he's been doing them for us and sends them to us, and it's so wonderful. I loved this week with the ink bottle. It
Yes, I
was
thought that was
fantastic.
so cool. And
So
with the
sweet.
pen, the pen nib with the
So clever.
JB and the
For Juicy Broads. Oh my gosh, every week I'm like, "Oh my gosh, he's so
yeah,
good."
he's very good.
I'm waiting for them to do some urushi. Ooh, or I'll buy one of
Yeah,
their pens and
Andrew
get it
is a
done.
huge Urushi fan. So yeah, I'm
Mm.
sure you are, Andrew.
You talking about Scribo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Urushi Scribo. Could you imagine how
Can you
cool?
imagine? That would be
That
like
would be so cool and so
that would be
expensive.
baby. Yes. Lori, you mentioned you were enjoying your Lordstrom paper. Can you compare it to Midori MD? I cannot because I don't I have a Midori notebook and I bought it in Japan and I have not written in it yet. I'm like
Is
a
it the
newbie with
Midori
certain
notebook that is kind of like cream colored paper and
yes. Yes.
um
I can grab it and I can compare it right now. Hold that thought. Hold on.
hang on, it's
We're
just a
full service
where's the
here.
running noise? The
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't be far. No, look, it's right here. Um,
oh, okay, that you know what? I find that paper it has some texture to it.
the Midori
The
does.
Midori. Uh-huh.
This is
It's good
the
with fountain
MD notebook,
pens.
the idea diary that I bought. Honestly, when I was in Japan, things just like appeared in my cart. I was at checkout. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm
Right,
buying, but I'll take it.
just like swiping things right into the cart as you
Yes.
go by.
Oh,
Definitely.
Speaking of Japan, I messaged Itoya 2 days ago for
Uh-huh.
that damn new Vanishing Point, that Japan exclusive that you sent me, Vanessa. I have not heard back from them because I
Well,
sent the message.
I was going to
I don't
say they had some bad, unfortunate events last night, an earthquake, a major earthquake in Japan.
oh my
So I
gosh,
hope
that is
everybody
terrible.
is I hope people are okay over there.
Oh my goodness. First world
It was,
problems talking about my
yeah, it
vanishing
was
point. That's
I know,
terrible.
it was a big one. I can't remember what the Richter scale measurement was, but it was pretty high.
Oh man, I hope
So
everybody's okay. That's awful.
yeah,
That's terrible to hear. So I'm looking at this. Um, it does feel like it's a little more textured
yeah.
than
There's
the
some.
other
I
one.
yeah. There's more texture to it compared to the. I can never say the germ is Lichterm. Is
Leutrum.
that right?
I don't know. That's what I say. Um, let's see. I mean, I think by color they're pretty similar. I think this is a little
Mhm.
bit more yellow, the Midori. Um,
Yes, I think it does have a little bit more yellow.
a little bit more yellow, feels a tiny bit thicker and a little bit more textured. I'd have to write and see, but I will definitely dig into that. I just moved into this one this morning and I used my Leonardo that you were just showing. And the ink
Oh,
that I have with it is Tools to Live By. They're red. That comes in that fancy bottle. It's
oh,
not at
they're
all red.
yeah.
It's like a
The bottle
perfect
is
match to
beautiful.
that to this pen, you know? That
Right.
matches so nice, but it's called red. But I was so excited to move in there. I hope that helped a little bit, Shannon. I don't think I was very helpful with that because I'm just not. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can catch up. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, it was 7.5.
So actually, I think right above that, 7.9. That's right.
No
I think I
caches.
read that somewhere. And
Okay.
then yeah.
Um,
So
thank you for sharing that. What color is the red? I would say it's more like a burgundy-ish purple. I think it's like the darker shades of this pen is that red um, in Tools to Live By. I don't think it's called red, but
but it's not red.
yeah, and that's a KWZ ink that's in
Oh,
there.
okay. That is a
Yeah.
really good match.
It was a really nice match, and
That's
it
a really
happened
nice
quite by
match.
accident. I was at the Boston General Store. That's where I got that bottle of ink.
Oh, okay.
Um, and
Oh,
I'm not,
that's
I
right. They
don't,
do carry that.
yeah, and I don't really love the bottle. It doesn't sit very well. It's a beautiful bottle, but it doesn't, it just isn't a good fit on the top. I'm so worried. I bought it because it was so beautiful. And now I find that I'm just like moving
It's
it to
not.
protect it from falling or
Oh,
breaking.
oh, that's a shame.
Yes,
That's a shame.
which is a bummer.
Oh, I just saw, where is it? Neil Mickey, he is here and he is currently feeding his 4-month-old all
And
and
Neil, you're in
watching.
India, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Doing all this wonderful artwork for us from India. So I wanted to share with you one of the things that Vanessa and I are going to be talking about are some online bargains for
Online
supplies.
bargains.
Online bargains.
Because everybody wants to save a buck, right?
Don't you just love a bargain?
I love a
So
bargain.
I recently was on the hunt for a B6 planner cover. And I got this on Amazon and it was $49 and it's leather. And I really think it's cute. I love this little size. It's got my Sterling Ink B6 inside, which
Oh,
I just moved into today. And it's really lovely. It has some spots over here for cards.
yeah.
Also has on this side a little pocket here and a zip right here.
Oh, how
So
nice.
I really enjoy it. And I've always been a fan of not Midori, this brand.
Filofax?
I'm at a loss for words today.
It's
No,
okay.
this is also found on Amazon and it's not very expensive.
Well, I
Because
really like that
I've
crop
looked
print.
at Giglio and I've looked at some of the more expensive leather stuff. And typically, Moterm, thank you so much. That is the word. That is the word I'm looking for.
Sure.
And I've always really enjoyed these. And I've considered getting Giglio
Mhm.
covers, but they're custom orders and there's usually a wait. And I'm usually impulsive when it comes to planners. Like I want my cover and I want it now. So these
Yeah.
were both Moterm and I really liked these, but I don't know that I saw a B6 that I enjoyed, but
I really
this,
like that. That's
I
very
love
classy.
it
I
is
love
really
that croc
pretty.
print.
Thank you so
It's
much.
very nice.
So Yes, so that was $49, which
That's
I
not
thought was
bad.
very reasonable for a note for a planner that's going to be in there for a year, and then I can use it
Yeah.
afterwards. And I did get the glacier for Christmas, the Mont Blanc
Oh, how
glacier,
beautiful.
which is really pretty. I saw this pop up on Nordstrom of all places, and it was
Nordstrom.
23% off, which I
Nordstrom.
never Nordstrom. Like Saks Fifth Avenue
Yeah.
carries Mont Blancs, but they
Oh, do
never
they
go on
really?
sale.
How weird.
And this was on sale, and I messaged Santa really quickly, and I said, "If you're looking for anything, I would be really happy." And in anticipation, well, not in anticipation, I had ordered the Glacier Blue off
Uh-huh.
of Cult Pens. I don't know if it was late November or December, but it was like 15% off, and I think it was like $36 to begin with, but then after all the discounts, it was just shy of $30 maybe. And then
I
I
mean,
got the
for that's
Robert
not bad.
not bad for this, and I got the Robert Louis Stevenson, which is like a carrot like a golden brown, which is really pretty.
Oh,
So I
nice.
had the Glacier ink, and it's like a perfect match to this barrel. The pen is absolutely beautiful. If I had to pick one con, it's that when it's posted, it's a little back heavy, as you can imagine, because
Yeah,
this
with the
piece
metal.
is super heavy, but I really love this smoky blue,
I love that
and
color.
came in a medium nib, and the Glacier ink is like identical to the pen.
So
So this
what kind of material is that? Is that
it's
resin?
precious
The
resin,
barrel? It's precious
precious,
resin. I
precious
just wanted
resin.
to make sure, because that's all they use at Mont
Yeah,
Blanc.
so
Am I
they
saying
have
it
it
correctly? Mont Blanc,
Mont Blanc,
Mont
and
Blanc,
it's precious, precious, precious. What
precious
movie is that?
resin
Those bottles are elegant. They are very nice. Hello. Hello from
from
Sweden.
Sweden.
Well, I'm missing
Happy New
everything that
Year.
Bart is saying. Yes, Bart, for getting into the planner world. Oh, nice. That means Bart bought a planner. Let's see. Ordered my first planner and case last week. Here's to better organization in 2024. I'm so proud of you,
Hey,
Bart. You have to tell us what planner you purchased. Um, how do I know the name of old Mont Blanc inks that I inherited? Ooh, I bet you have
oh,
some fun ones.
I wonder
You
if
know
they
what
got
is funny
like a
about that
serial number.
question, Maria, is when I was looking on these bottles, I was looking for it to say somewhere. It just says Hamburg. It says Encre Blue, Encre Maroon. I don't know,
Does
but
it
it
have like a
doesn't say
serial
Robert Louis
number?
Stevenson, and it doesn't say Glacier on either of these. So I'm not sure. Maybe there is a number here.
Oh,
Lumpy. Goodness. Hold on. That was a very loud
Lumpy.
bark. I'm going to mute myself for 1 second. Hold on.
What happened, Lumpy?
I think he hears my kids outside the door, but that made me
Oh,
jump.
maybe.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to narrate what's happening now. So Lori has her computer. She's walking down the hallway. Lumpy, how dare you do a crazy bark like that while I have all these nice people on here listening? Oh, so cute. Oh my God. Lumpy is like, but I just love you. I just want to love you, lady. And, what? What? I can't read lips. I don't read lips. Okay. I can't carry this, Lori. I thought I could.
Okay, better. I was trying to find unmute, and he was
Oh,
like trying to put his tongue down my throat, and I couldn't get there.
Lumpy is like so playful too. It's like just
Rocco's here with his girlfriend, and I don't know. They must have done something that got him
oh
piqued his
yeah,
interest.
it's just
Um,
reacting to look at that
so
face.
so if anybody knows how to find, there is a number, Maria. There is a
I say
number.
if there's a serial number, you should be able to look that up.
Yes,
Or
so you
yeah,
should be
number
able
to
to
the
find that.
ink.
And then I have one other bargain to share. And I know that Vanessa has some bargains. So my daughter, which I thought was so sweet, she ordered me a pen off Etsy, and she had my business name from my other channel put on it. So
Oh,
it says
nice.
Lori's Boston Found right here. And it is such a nice writer. So of course, me, I'm like, well, what pen is it? Where did you get the pen? She's like, Mom, I don't know. I ordered it on Etsy and I just wrote Lori's Boston Found. I don't know what pen it is. So, so I did some research, and it's a $16.99 pen on Amazon, and it's called Hongdian, Hongdian, the
I can't
Forest
say I've ever heard of
series.
that.
So this particular pen, so if you go to my Amazon store, I mean, I'll write it right here, but I have it
Uh-huh.
linked in my Hongdian Forest series. It has 25,000 reviews on this pen, this
Are they
exact pen.
good?
Yes,
Good
they're like
reviews?
4.7. There, so I was like, oh my
Well,
gosh, because it's a fine, I believe this is a fine nib.
uh-huh.
And I have to say, for $17, I was like, well done, Angelina. Well done.
Yeah.
It's a really nice writer. And, for people who are just getting started, I don't know. I feel like I always do like the Twisbys and the Kavekos and things like that for recommendations. This is a
Hmm.
really nice writer. I mean, I'm just going off the reviews, and they have one that's
Yeah.
called Cafe, and it's got a cream colored top and like a cafe colored barrel for $17. So
That's not
maybe I'll
bad.
send it to you, Vanessa. Send me your address. I will send it to you.
Okay.
Where you can pick a different color. So $17, I thought it was really nice. I was going to ink it up with the Robert Louis Stevenson. I had Raise Your Glass in it, or Raise a
Uh-huh.
Glass, the final color in the Inkvent calendar.
Right.
Um, I have a black one with rabbits. Oh no, we're moving on to something else over here. Oh, I'm so far behind in the
That's what
in the
I'm
tab
scrolling
over
back
here.
up because we kind of lost the.
I have a black one with rabbits. Just bought Jinhao's two 80s and 82 and a 51A to try them out. Throw in the purse pens. That's a great way to put it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, just don't
definitely.
worry
And if
about
you
it.
lose it, you don't get upset about it. Like if you accidentally leave it somewhere or you lend it somebody who doesn't give it back, you don't
Yes.
feel so depressed about it. It's like, oh well, I'll get another one
Yeah. I was
someday.
hanging out with my sister-in-law, her husband, his name is Frank, and we always call ourselves the outlaws at all of the holiday functions when all the in-laws are sitting in a corner. We're all very close, but we call it the outlaw table. But Frank is into fountain pens. So last year I gave him for Christmas a Pilot Metropolitan, and he
Oh,
loves it. And
nice.
he's been using it all year, his little Pilot Metropolitan. And then this year, because I have so many pens,
Uh-huh.
I brought him my brushed gold Metropolitan, which I never use. I don't know. I just don't reach for it. I
Right.
brought him
Right.
Twisby, a duplicate Twisby that I had, and I brought him a Jinhao X159, and we inked them all up. I brought my little Trisco with all my inks from the Inkvent calendar, and it was so much fun to just pass those on to somebody. It brought him so much joy. He inked all three pens up. I told them about the notebooks that I've been using, and it was just lovely. And my husband and sister-in-law were like rolling their eyes at us,
Right. Oh
the
my
two
gosh.
weirdos like drawing with pens for
Yes.
hours. But it was really fun, and it is nice to have those entry-level pens that you can gift to someone. Also, nice gifts to
Yes,
gift someone.
definitely. Definitely.
Yes, great way to try out different nibs and things like that. And then you can call Bart at Zodiac Pens when you know what you like, and say, Bart, hook me up. I have my Bart pen here, and then we'll move on. I want to hear your bargains too. I bent my nib from Bart. I don't know what I did, but this is the Pisces. This was at Orlando, and he made this in the shape of like a fish. Did
Yes.
you
Oh,
see it?
which makes sense, right?
It's so cool, and it kind of has that little Scribo vibe feel to me because it's like has this little bulby.
The shape is so cool.
It's
But
so
it does
cool.
look like a fish. The shape looks so much like a fish. The one thing that Bart hasn't done yet is made the Libra.
Or the Cancer.
Where is it?
No,
So
I know who's
I asked
working
him in
on
Orlando, I
Cancer.
was just like, so there's no Libra? But that's a shame. And I walked away. It's like,
I know he's working on it. I know he's working on all of them. But yes, so you guys check out Zodiac Pens, Sir Bart. He's in the chat today.
yes.
He's
And
the
he said that
sweetest.
the
And
cap matches the sign, which is I could only do it with my hands because
this one is Well, the Libra is the scales, right? How are you gonna do that, Bart? I'm eyeing a Gemini, which is like Bart is a Gemini, which I have learned, but I
Uh-huh.
wanted a pen that was flush all the way down, like my tailored Penco pen. I like the flush. I wanted to give that a try, and he said, "That's the Gemini model, and that is I'm a Gemini." And I said,
Oh,
"That must be meant to be, Bart." So, yes, this is beautiful, and this is I think this was a special finial for Orlando. I can't see that close. But anyways.
I'd be like,
And this is with readers on. That's bad. That's bad. It's getting bad. So Vanessa has been sharing some of her art on Instagram that she shares with us on the daily. And she was using these stamps that I had
yeah,
purchased from a reseller who marked them up, which I can't throw
that's
any
what they
shade that way
do.
because that's what I
That's what they
do.
do.
Um, but you got something special. So do you want to share that with us?
Sure. I'm kind of addicted to finding stuff on Timu or Sheen. If y'all
Mm,
shop any of those, other people would tell me that another good place to look at stuff is Alibaba,
AliExpress. Alibaba.
AliExpress,
Mhm.
something like that. That they
Yes.
also, but I've been getting these stamps there. They're like a clear acrylic stamp. So this is the first one I showed. Let me take this off so you can see it better. So I showed this first because I was like, this is so cute. I know that any fountain pen lover would absolutely love these stamps. And this is the kind of stamp that, so you take it off the thing and you put it like on an acrylic base,
Mhm.
like so. And so a lot of people use these for journaling or decorating
So
stuff.
cute. And you can identify the ink bottles too, probably not
Yeah,
copyright,
yeah. Which is
but
like this one is the Urban.
yes,
Um, they're I can't remember what series. It's just they're Jacques
yeah,
Urban.
the fancy one.
Yeah, fancy.
So pretty. I love even the feather pen, and they have, Pelican. You can tell the
Yes, the
Pelican bottle.
Eidelstein right
Yes.
here. And guess how much this cost me? Just guess. Guess.
I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead.
spoil it, I know.
A
And
dollar. This one was $1.78.
that is just crazy. So I got the same set a few weeks ago on Poshmark, and I paid $15, and I thought that was a good deal. And then Vanessa rolls into town with her
Really?
$1.99 stamps, and I'm like, "Wait a second, I've been
Yeah.
had."
Yeah. So that's what I've actually got quite a few of them. I have more on the way.
How quickly do they come in when you order them?
About a week to a week and a half. It really doesn't take long.
Not
So I
bad.
haven't used these yet, but I'm very excited about them. They're paint tubes and paint brushes.
So cute. Oh, those are fun.
Isn't that cool?
Same price.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, they average about, I think the most I've spent on these stamps on was like $3.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'm not breaking the bank. Here's one that just like a good background. It's just a bunch of text.
Oh. Oh, that is very cool. I feel like you
Yeah,
used that on the little note cards you
I
made.
did. I used, let's see if I can reach over here. So yeah, I did these yesterday or the day before. I don't know. The days kind of blend together
Good
for me.
blend. Yes.
But anyway, so that's what I got some of these stamps out and just started messing around with inks and paper. And so these are just ink blots
Mhm.
and I let them dry. And some of these have glitter in it. And I just randomly stamped it and put some washi stickers
I love
on
how
it.
free flowing you are with your art.
I enjoy, I like making note cards. I don't know why, but I do.
Beautiful.
So here's another one. And this is the one that I use the big text
The
thing
big text. Oh, I
across.
see. And then you have some, like, transparent stickers that you're using as
Yeah,
well?
some
So
washi
pretty.
stickers also found on Temu.
Wow.
So
Yes.
that's where, if you want to get like journaling supplies and stuff like that, that's the place.
They are really good. I struggle with Shein as a reseller, like, we're always, like, talking about sustainable fashion and,
Yeah,
buying
that's a
fabric.
fast fashion one.
It's all
Yeah.
fast fashion,
Mhm.
but for this stuff, I feel like you're this would be this. I feel like people have no problem ordering off of Amazon, and it's kind of all coming from the same place,
Yeah,
and you're
and
just
it
getting it for a
is.
better
And
price
if
on
you
Temu.
right, if like so like when you found yours on Poshmark, and I've also seen stuff like my wax seal stamps I get off of Temu, and I've seen the same stamps marked up like, a lot
Hmm,
on Amazon when I'm getting it for like $3 or $4.
right.
And it's ridiculous. So I will go to Temu before I go to Amazon or anything like that. Because I see the same exact stuff. I'm just like, there's no way I'm going to drop $20 on that.
Right.
No way.
That's fantastic. So I should I should
Yes.
I should check them out for some supplies. Well, hello there, Philly Flipper. How are you?
Hello, Philly Flipper.
This is my friend Paul. He just hit 1 million views on one of his
Wow.
videos, and I'm so proud of
Wow.
him. Yeah, it's
Congratulations.
not an easy feat to achieve, and I was
No.
just so proud of him. He's
Wow.
all hustle, and yes, congrats, Paul. We
That
love Paul.
is great.
He shows up for everybody. I love him. So what else do we have on our agenda for today? Is there
I
anything
don't
people
know.
want to discuss in the chat? Oh, wait, you look like we have something.
I don't. That's
Oh,
why it's like I don't really have anything else. I just,
so what about Christmas holiday? Did you get any supplies for Christmas?
no, not
Okay.
really. I didn't, I just for Christmas, I don't really ask for a whole lot, to be honest with you, because I just if I see something I really like, I just get it through the year.
Yeah.
So I just, I'm just like, surprise me with whatever. So, I
Yeah.
just but no, nothing pen or stationery related.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
So,
I showed you the 2 things that I got, and then my mom ordered me, she got me a red Kaweco. So I moved all my
oh,
Kaweco pens over here. It's really lovely. It's perfect, and I put tinsel in it. So I just have these are all my Kawecos in here.
oh, look at that collection.
And mom got me this little red one here. It was a perfect
Oh,
Christmas
how
gift,
nice.
and I
That
happen
is
to have a little
perfect.
it's really so pretty for Christmas. I've been really enjoying it. She got it with a medium nib. So I cleaned out a bunch of my Kawecos and, yeah, I love them. So I moved them over here, but I'm
Well,
breaking
speaking of Kaweco, I did
Oh,
get this
yeah.
finally from
Yes.
Colt
I love that.
Pens.
Go ahead. Talk about that and the other thing you did
And the
with your
other thing it
ebonite.
is, so this is what this is the last episode we were talking about this one, right? It's the silver shimmery Colt Pens exclusive. Last
So
year it was gold. I
Mhm.
got that one. So I had to get the silver. And so
So pretty.
I was just like, so it's semi-translucent. It's not completely translucent, but I don't know if you could see it on here. You could kind of see through it.
I
I've
can
got
see subtly,
a
yes.
little mini converters in there.
What color ink
And
do you have in there?
it is Smoky Gray by Kaweco.
Pretty. Oh, so
So,
pretty.
so there's a little pen modeling for y'all.
Yeah, something red would look really
Ooh,
pretty in there
ooh,
too. I feel like you could
yes,
put anything
something
in there.
red. And
Mhm.
then when I ordered this, I decided that it was time to upgrade my ebonite, this pen. So I ordered a broad 14 karat gold nib.
That is a bold move, and I'm so for it. On the ebonite pen, because that is such a beautiful pen.
I kind of felt like this should have come with that option. Like
Well,
when
it
it
would have
was
made
just
it a lot
offered.
more expensive,
Oh, yeah, definitely. But
but
if
as
it
an
was,
option.
yes, as an option, because the nib is like, it's an
Absolutely
investment.
stunning.
It's an
So
investment.
how are you feeling with it? Have you
I
written with
like,
a Kaweco 14 karat gold nib
no,
before?
no, and I've always wanted to get one to try it out. So yeah, I got it, and I switched out that steel nib and put this in there, and
Oh,
it's
that's
so nice.
that color combo for me too is just so
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's bouncy, it's smooth,
Where
it's
did you get the
great.
nib from?
Colt pens,
Oh, from Cult. You can just get
yeah,
the nib. Wow.
yeah. So yeah, I ordered the nib with it and installed it, and I was like, why didn't I do this sooner?
What a treat. That
I
is
mean,
absolutely
it's
beautiful.
this pen is now completely elevated into like
Next level.
next level status. Yeah,
Absolutely beautiful. I
totally.
love that. I'm so
So
happy for that purchase. That makes me that
I just love Kaweco pens. So
Mhm.
I just, to me, I was just like, I'm going to treat myself.
Worth the investment. All right, so we can call that a little holiday cheer.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Virginia's saying, what is that silver one? It's a cult pen exclusive.
Hmm. See, it
And
has the Colt pens on it. Let's see if
yep,
I can.
I have the gold one from last year. I'm gonna need to get the
I was gonna
silver.
say
This
you
is
could probably
last year's. Oh
see it a
yeah,
little
it
bit
says
better.
cult pen. Oh yeah, cult pen. No, you can barely see it. It's kind of yours is in silver and mine is in gold, so
Right.
you can't quite see it.
Colt
But they're
pens.
really pretty. Oh, and last year, oh, do you want to see what I did? This is just a
Sure.
quick. We're gonna go on another field trip.
Yay.
So I'm in my son Anthony's room, and he used to have like these little collectibles from Disney called Vinylmation up here, and I moved all my ink
Oh,
up there. How can we get there? So there's some ink there. And then
oh,
this, what made
nice.
me think of it is this one. This is the ink that I got with my Cult Pen exclusive. It came in a gift set last year.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
they didn't have I didn't see an option like
Gold
that
Star. It's
actually.
not like an ink that I probably would have chosen on my own, but it's
Right.
uber. It's very shimmery. But yeah, so I took this is the bottle for the tools to live by, which is stunning.
I mean, yeah, it's very cute, but it's
But
unfortunate that it's
it
not very
doesn't
functional.
sit on top. And then over here we have one more shelf, and I moved my Ferris wheel press up there. And then these are all like sailor inks from Japan. These were two. Oh, Karina
What?
was asking. Those are from.
Yeah, what
These are
is
from a
that?
store, Maruzan. My friend Karina was just asking for some recommendations for stores in Japan, and it's right by Tokyo Station. But this Athena ink is exclusive to their store. So I got like a sepia and like a rust color.
The bottle is very cool.
Isn't that pretty?
It
Yeah. I
is.
think they're made by Sailor, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I followed somebody who did a series on YouTube where his mission was to get Japan exclusive inks only in all the different places in all these different stores in Japan. He's got a really soothing voice. I wish I knew the name of his channel. And he did like a 6-part series. And he mentioned this ink. So I knew to look for this when I was in Japan. It was really a fun it was really a fun series
Huh.
before going. So much fun. Yes. What else are we chatting about today? How are we doing on time? It's 4:42. We have 95 people here. Thank you
What?
guys
Do we
so much.
really?
95 people.
Wow.
Thank you so much for joining the chat. We did put up at the beginning that we are going to be migrating to our own YouTube channel. So it's no longer our live broadcast is no longer going to be on Time with Tata.
Right.
It's going to be on Juicy Broad Pen Show. Do we
Juicy
like that?
Broads.
Do we like that? Juicy Broads. Do we do the Juicy Broads Pen Show or Juicy Broads Pen Show?
Maybe live with Juicy Broads.
Live with Juicy
I mean,
Broads.
or
Okay.
I
Like
don't
that's
know.
the name, but this is the name of our
Uh,
channel. So then like,
hmm,
yeah, I said, should I put live? And I mean, I can always change it, but if we do live in the title, and not that that like binds us to only do live content,
that's true. We could
but
do all
that's what we
kinds of
love to
stuff.
do.
I don't know.
Yes, you are right, Marjorie. The wet pen is the one with the Japanese inks. That's the name of his
That's his
channel.
name? The wet pen.
And he always has like rain in the beginning. It's like very soothing. If I'm
Oh,
not, yeah.
sounds nice.
Yes, love Juicy Broads.
That's right. Everybody loves juicy broads.
We love
That's
that.
why my Kaveco now has a juicy broad in it. Thank you very much. Roll
Perfect.
credits.
Perfect. It really is fun. I
I
mean,
love it. I
that
love
kind of
that name.
goes along with the fact that we're just going where the wind takes us, and Juicy Broads found us.
Yes, it did. It did.
It sure did. It sure did. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Karina. Um, so what else did we want to chat about today? We're only at 45 minutes. Usually we don't ever run out of things.
I know.
In
That's
DC, we need t-shirts. That would be great.
oh, that would
Juicy
be
Broads, Keith.
juicy broad
We can work on that.
t-shirts.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Karina, you're going to have to come up with that one. Need a name for the extra fine or fine babes. I mean, extra fine is great.
Extra fine is really I like that.
Yeah,
There
you
was
can't go
a
wrong.
while back, Dromgoals did this t-shirt series, and it had
Mhm.
like extra fine on it or something. It was really a good
That is so
series.
cute. Those would be really cute t-shirts, right?
Yeah, they did that a couple years back, and I just thought that's actually really genius.
Yeah, that is super fun. Um, I showed my pen, I showed my new Mont Blanc that I got for Christmas. The bag I grabbed is an old pen and is an old bag, but I grabbed it because I bought it at a little shop in New Hampshire like 10 years ago. Jay was working out at a job and it's a Japanese brand. So I brought it because it's just so
Is it like
buttery.
lace leather? What is
It
that?
is leather. It's just
It
squishy
looks
and nice.
soft.
And it's got these fun rings and similar to yours, it has like the top handle.
Uh-huh.
But because it's such a deep bag like this, I don't
Right.
always like carry it. But the brand is, and it always has this fun lining. It's got this nice,
Oh, I like
um,
that. Nice contrast.
yes. The brand is called Oriani,
Oriani.
Oryanny. YANY. Yes, the words are not coming to me today. And I will say that I have seen this brand. It's on the pricier side for TJ Maxx if you see it at TJ Maxx. But it's a Japanese brand, if I'm not mistaken. It has little side zips.
This
And
looks
I
so
grabbed this
soft.
just quickly because I am so boring. Most of my bags are black. So every week I can show you a different black bag.
No,
I need
that's
to step
okay.
up my
That's
bag
like,
game.
I mean, some people like colorful bags, some people like black bags,
But
you
I wear
know?
black clothing all the time, so I should get more colorful bags to pop.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
love
what I have
my
a
red
couple of
Gucci bag.
colors. Yeah, I wear a lot of black, so a couple of colors, it brings a little bit of color to that.
A little
So,
contrast, which is very
yeah,
nice. Yeah, the
right.
the leather is really soft. I saw that somebody asked about paper. Um, paper. Just
What about
oh,
paper?
Erin, paper or books you guys are excited about this year?
Anything with Cosmo Airlight paper. That's my favorite paper.
Never tried it.
It's so velvety and it feels so nice to write on.
How
Galen
does it
leather,
compare to Rhodia?
ugh, way better.
Okay, good.
Rhodia, in my opinion, Rhodia is okay. Um, I'm not a huge Rhodia fan.
I struggle with it.
I do too.
I like
And
the notebooks, but I got like like one of these books and I didn't like it at all. I like the paper stacks, just for scrap paper and stuff,
mhm,
but I don't love it.
yeah, but I like this Cosmo Airlight. It's just like that's what I use. This is a game. I just did this one this morning
So
for New
cute.
Year's. But
Yeah.
this is the Galen Jotter.
So
So
cute.
yeah, so it's got like a little elastic to keep a pen in. You can just throw it in your purse, and it has a back pocket.
Oh, I
And
love
so the paper refills are Cosmo Air Light, and
that.
this happened back when I don't know if y'all remember when Tommy River they made an announcement that they weren't making it anymore,
Mhm.
and that's when they switched to this Cosmo Air Light. People were starting to struggle and find an alternative that was just as good. So the newer Tomei River, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
I wanna try this. Not great. You don't love.
I don't
I
love it.
honestly didn't see the difference myself.
I just it's okay. It's to me it feels so much different than the old Tomei River. Um, which some people don't like the old Tomei River. They feel that, or the Tomei River, they feel that the pages are too thin.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
everybody has a preference,
Right,
It's
right. Does anybody know what, Sterling Ink is using? I know she has Tomoe River, but I'm not sure. But I'm just getting her pages are much whiter than Hobonichi. But I just moved in. I spent a lot of time today, like, setting this up,
uh-huh.
and just, like, getting ready, but her pages are pretty white, and they're very nice. There's a lot more white space on here because they don't have the quotes at the bottom. They don't have, like, the different color on the edging. So
Right.
it leaves more for your interpretation,
And
which
where did you find that at? The
Sterling Ink, her name is
Yeah.
Catherine. She's on YouTube, and she was an avid Hobonichi person.
Mhm.
And then one year she like cut up her Hobonichi A5 and cut it down to a B6, and she DIY'd everything to her specs that she liked. And then she came out with her own line of
Wow.
planners, and they go like hotcakes. So I had to pre-order this like in July or August
Are you
because I wanted to try
serious?
this B6 size. Yeah, so Sterling Ink, she's on YouTube, and she has her now she has expanded. She made these in the week size, A5, A6, just notebooks. I think she's doing so
That is
much. I don't
impressive.
think she can keep up with it.
That is really
This
impressive.
is
It
really
does look
pretty.
very
This
soft.
is
I was
yes,
thinking the
and
same
you
thing.
have the option to get the gold pages, and then I also got she did a little passport size book for travelers notebooks, which I got. And then last year in 2022, I've showed this book several times. This is just one of her notebooks that is in the size of weeks,
Uh-huh.
and this is what I do. It's kind of an ink journal, but it's for specific pen and ink combos that I just write how a
Oh,
pen
that's
works
nice.
with a certain ink and do like a little but this was from her like seconds. It wasn't perfect. I don't know what wasn't perfect about it, but it's like a pink cover, so there was some discount on this, and it's just plain grid sheet. But she does use Tomoe River, and she's really a stickler for detail, and her books are really beautiful, and her packaging is
Oh,
gorgeous. And
nice.
she
I'll have
also
to try that.
sells stickers, so she does like a
Oh
subscription for
gosh.
stickers. And she's a very talented woman, so I do love her
I need
stuff.
to check her out.
Starting year 2 with Sterling Ink Planner, I'm using the week size this year. So you must be loving it if you went for another year, which is great. Um, I know I do like her stuff. I know Karina's in there. She's in a Sterling Ink A5, N2. What size is an N2 in Passport?
Yeah, I don't. Well, passport is passport.
Well, I know Passport, but
I'm
I don't
like,
know what the
passport's
N2
passport.
is.
And
Yeah,
two, I don't quite. I feel like have we discussed this before? Or am I having a deja vu?
I don't know. With inks Cosmo, I bought 10
Oh,
notebooks.
N2 is the weeks.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I'm like,
Thanks.
have we talked about this before?
I
Or
love
did I dream
Sterling.
that?
Oh, the website says New Sanzen. That's the white. Okay, perfect.
I
Thank you.
have to check this out. I've got to see
Yeah, she's
what's
great.
going on with
Well, does
that.
she have anything available right now? I do have some of her stickers are so beautiful.
And we all love stickers, right? I know
I
I
try
enjoy
really hard to
stickers.
not buy like subscription ones because I feel like I'll spend so much money. I went through a phase where I was getting stickers from Helen off of Coffee Monsters Co. She does the little emojis, the
Okay.
emojis. She's in Canada. These are some of Helen's. She's so cute. But
Oh,
they're kind of like on the not juvenile side, and then
they're just
Sterling Ink. They're
playful.
playful. They're playful, but these are like Sterling Inks
Oh,
illustrated.
those are very cool.
So beautiful. She did a month that was had a lot of like coffee vibes. These are like these look like little stamps.
Oh, I
Pretty
like
whimsical
those.
and
Yeah.
beautiful, and yeah. So, and she does some that are transparent.
Uh-huh.
And then she'll do matte finishes. So yeah, definitely check out Sterling
Wow.
Ink. She's really fun.
I
Yes,
love whimsical stuff. Love
yes.
it.
She definitely has that. Um, Using Sterling Ink lined B6. Oh, for morning pages. Oh, fantastic.
I feel like I'm missing out. Like everybody's, I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm like, I want some.
Well, you should order her notebooks because you're not so much of a planner, but you use notebooks like
Oh
nobody's
yeah.
business.
Yeah, I do. I use notebooks. I
So
do.
you should definitely give her a try. Yeah, I think her stuff is great. Um, I know the
Yeah.
planner community, like if you had a Venn diagram, there's like a lot of overlap, but there's definitely some just like planner specific stuff and
Right.
fountain pen specific stuff. But yeah. Oh,
Virginia's, I want some too.
I want
I'm
some
a
too.
notebook user too, damn it.
Don't leave me out. What is the brand of backpack you were talking about a few months ago? That was Dagny Dover. Dagny Dover. Dagny Dover. They were just
Wow.
having 25% off. And I think with mine, if you spend over 100, you get $20 off plus the 25%.
Wow,
But
that's nice.
I don't think I have my code written this week.
Sorry, I said
Um,
Virginia wrote. Yes, damn it.
Notebooks for everybody. Oh, so fantastic. So I know I love Helen too. She's so great. So does anybody have like wish list or I feel like the beginning of the year, not so much
Any,
resolutions,
yeah,
but
any New Year's
well, resolutions you can
plans,
share or just ideas for what you're doing
ideas?
with your pens. Are you limiting like I'm trying to think if I should set a number of like pens that I should acquire, but that never works for me. So I don't know that I would even
Well, that and you
say a
never know
number.
what's going to come out. You know, it's like, what do these people have planned for the year? Because you could, you'll be like, I'm not buying any more pens this year. I'm going to be so savvy and frugal with it. And then it's like, boom, there's like this really badass pen that appears. And you're just like,
Yes, and it's like your
ah,
dream pen. Like, when I bought
yes.
that Pilot Vanishing Point in matte green, I was like, "That's good, I'm done," and then Japan came out with that one, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not done," apparently.
Yeah.
It is hard. Somebody's getting their first broad nib, she's gonna be part of the Juicy
What?
Broad Club.
Hey, we should like have like some balloons that float up or
When
some music that plays when
there
someone's like, I'm getting my
probably
first
is stuff.
broad.
I'm sure. Yes, my first Juicy Broad. Um, I'm addicted to notebooks for sure. Virginia wanted to know, what are your thoughts on Diamine ink, Vanessa?
I like it. I've never had a problem with Diamond. It's probably one of the best ink brands out there. It's very consistent. It's well behaved, except for from the ink vent this year, the scented
The
inks were
scented ones
not.
were
Oh
controversial.
my gosh. They were just like feathering all over the place and bleeding through paper. That
They
was
should just maybe
crazy.
not do those,
They
because
really
for
should.
all the ink that they have, a lot of people are talking about those scented ones, and they have a
That's, yeah.
gajillion that are brilliant, and then, they have a couple that but yes, there was a lot of talk over the scented inks. Um,
Oh, somebody's wish list is meet Lori and Vanessa in person at a pen show.
gosh, Maria, we can make that happen.
It's like a,
Somebody asked about pen shows. We would love to meet you too, Maria.
definitely. I
Um,
love going to pen shows and meeting people. That's the best part. It's my
so much
favorite part.
fun. I'm a definite for DC. I'm a definite for Orlando. I'm a
I'm
definite for
hoping
Commonwealth, which is
I'm hoping I'm a definite for DC and Orlando. I don't know quite yet what else.
I thought
So
she's gonna go to Commonwealth as well.
I'm going to try my darndest
Yeah.
to go. I want to go to all of them, but I can't because I have a job.
I I have a job too, but I can, like, tweak it
I
so
mean,
that
I'm
it
I'm
makes
I'm
some of
flexible.
it
Yeah, I work
happen.
from home, so I'm flexible, but I still got to make that money. I still
Yes.
got to make the money.
San Francisco, I would
Oh,
love.
that is on my bucket list. San Francisco. I had a dream last night that I went to San Francisco, and
Did you?
I stayed at um, Mark Dwight's house, the rickshaw guy. I don't know why.
That is
I was his
very
guest.
funny.
It was so weird,
Oh my
but
gosh. Did
yeah.
you have, like, a Pen Gangsta exclusive with Rickshaw?
No, but we've worked together before. Like I've done a sticker commission for him like years ago. But
Oh
he's
my
such a
god.
nice guy, but I don't know why
That
that
is so funny. I
yeah, that
do
was
love
so
San
weird.
Francisco so much. I feel like I would probably do DC first just because I can drive to DC. It's like an 8-hour drive for
Yeah.
me or like a quick flight.
I
Orlando is such an
definitely,
easy
yeah.
flight.
DC, if you're gonna do a show, you gotta do DC. That's a good show. And San Francisco, I hear, is also
I heard San Francisco is great too.
is
I'm trying to
yes. So I'm hoping someday to make it to the San Francisco show.
So Bart is from Atlanta, correct, Bart? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Portland, DC, and Orlando for me. Hey, Bart, I thought you were adding Boston to your list. He said alarms
Hey.
would go off if his southern ass showed up in Boston. I was dying. I hope it's okay. I shared that, Bart. I want to explore
That's
more Kobe ink.
hilarious.
Ooh, tea green. I don't have any Kobe inks. Um, Those sound beautiful, though. I honestly, I looked up, flights to the Netherlands over the weekend.
I did too.
You did?
$1,700 round trip
I
for
feel I
that
feel
time
like
frame.
mine didn't even seem that expensive for me, the one that I was looking at. I
How
feel
much was
mine
it?
was more like 1,100.
Well, you're closer than
Yeah,
I
that makes
am.
sense. Because I said, "Jay,
So,
what do you think?" And he's like, it's close to our anniversary." I'm like, "Maybe." He's like, "Or you can just go." I'm like, "Okay." But you know what hurts about that one is that it's just 1 day.
I know, but that's what you gotta you like when I went, it was the one day, but I did a lot of tourist stuff
Before and
around that.
after.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, the museums, did a tour. Um, really enjoyed really enjoyed that trip a lot. So I would love to do that trip again this year, but I don't
Mm,
know. It's kind of expensive, but
mm. Well, that is kind of on my bucket list. The other 3 that I mentioned are definites, and then I feel like I have 1 wild card just based on
yeah.
how the year is going. So
Yeah, I just have to see
I'm
what's
not
going
sure.
on. Maybe I could find a benefactor.
You can
That will
try.
never happen, but I could wish. It's
I
like,
feel like you managed to get these fantastic trips going on, Vanessa.
I guess people are like, you can manifest it. I'm not manifesting anything. I wish.
Yeah.
Please.
Send me to the Netherlands.
Please.
Um, Joseph Brown says, "We would love to see you at Commonwealth. I'll be there." She'll be at Commonwealth because you have a
I
place to stay.
I would love to go to that one too. Yeah, all I have to do is
Mm.
find airfare.
And
So
they said on their website that they're in Somerville, Mass, which is a fun town. It's just outside of Boston, and there's great restaurants there. I don't know where in Somerville they're having it. There's a great Goodwill that I go to all the time in Somerville.
yeah,
Great restaurant.
we should do like a thrifting episode.
Absolutely, that would be
Wouldn't
fun.
that be fun?
I've only thrifted 1 fountain pen, and it was another Amazon one with really good reviews that writes pretty well, similar to the one I showed, but I'm
Yeah.
dying to just thrift a really good one. I went to this crazy estate sale, and I said, "Do you happen to have any fountain pens?" She's like, "Oh, yes." Her late husband, she's like, "My husband, he was a collector," and, like, my heart was, like, racing, and then we went downstairs, and she's like, "I think they're over here." We're, like, this wild goose chase in the
Oh my
basement, and
gosh.
then she's like, "You know what hurts? I think we sold them. I think we sold a big box in one big lot." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And they had, like, the nicest things. I can only imagine what his fountain pen collection
Oh my
was.
gosh.
I
Yeah,
was
that would
very
be so
sad.
cool.
Um, Maybe every year. It's dawning on me that these are all planned pen shows. Yes,
They
there's kind of
are.
like a
It's just
calendar.
they all happen about the same time every year, the same show. Like DC is always the first weekend in August.
Okay.
And then Orlando is always like the second week in September. And then Commonwealth is like the third week in September.
I
Dallas is the
think
last week of September.
that's
So
a lot. I know
it's a
Commonwealth,
lot.
I think Orlando might be September, like, 5th and 6th, 'cause or 4th and 5th, and then I think Commonwealth is, like, 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
potentially, if I wrote
And then
it down.
Orlando is like in between that. So it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But
Orlando
I
Pen
really
Show
like the
is
Orlando
September
show.
5th through 7th.
I like the Orlando show. I've done it twice now, and it's a really good show. So if you're able to go to that, and it's the location is awesome. So yeah, that would
Yeah.
be
We
yes. It's good and hot in DC in August. You're damn right it is.
Oh, it's gonna be warm.
It's warm.
Yes, definitely. Well, it must be warm during the Dallas Pen Show as well.
Oh yes. September is just warm. Just
Warm,
yeah,
balmy.
it's balmy, humid.
Yes.
At least it is. It's humid here in Houston.
Um, how's your weather this week? We're, like, in the low 30s this week.
We're like in the 60s today.
Oh, wow, that's nice and warm.
Yeah, that's how it is. Hot Atlanta, Virginia is in Hot Atlanta. That's
Hot
right,
Luna.
just like that, just like Atlanta.
Aaron said, "I'm going back. I bought a Japan exclusive Vanishing Point, and it retired me from purchasing any fountain pens this year."
Get out of
Ooh,
here. That must have
Oh, you
cost a
bought
small
the
fortune.
one that just came out, Erin? I need to
The
know.
one with the whiskey?
The whiskey
Was it the
without the H?
whiskey? Yeah, without the H? Whiskey?
Let us know. I'm not sure if Erin is still here, but I'm just trying to see some other comments that popped up.
Gosh,
Um,
like she's done for the year. It's so early in the year to determine that.
I know. Vanessa, what do you think of the new Esterbrook Sweet Dreams that's supposed to be out on January 25th? I'm so excited. Do
I
tell.
think it's really beautiful, actually.
Is that the
I
white one?
No, this one has a
Mhm.
different type of material. I think it's kind of like if I'm because I actually saw this pen before anybody else has seen it. Like it was a while back.
Ooh.
Um, and it's kind of like this pastel colored resin, like different pastel,
Ooh.
like pinks and yeah. And I think the set that it comes in, if I can remember correctly, it has like yeah, I think there's like a sleeping mask in there or something. I don't
Ooh, you
remember.
know what else? Oh, I see it. It kind of looks like cotton candy. It's also diamond cast.
Yes, it's diamond cast. I was like, what material is
I'm
that?
seeing
Because
it on Farney's. Farney's?
oh, okay, it's a little pricey that one, isn't it? It's like
$315.
300. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I do.
Very pretty. Has cotton candy vibes to
It
me.
does. And I am a sucker for cotton candy, pinks, reds. So,
This looks like
um,
one that I would oh, look at the packaging. They are so damn
does it
good.
have the sleeping mask with it?
Yes.
Okay.
It has like a sleep
Yeah.
mask with it.
Yeah. So I thought the packaging was really fun. You know,
Oh, sorry.
it's
You can find it if you just Google, Esterbrook Special Edition
yeah,
Sweet Dreams.
sweet dreams.
What
But
you know, their marketing, I just can't get enough of it. That is brilliant.
it's very thoughtful. Here we go. And I told Brian, I was like, we I think we talk about you on every episode, you and Yost, every
I
episode
know. Well,
of
we're
Juicy Broads.
I
And
feel like this is gonna be like this is what happened to me with the Ferris Wheel Press collab. I
oh,
saw you see certain ones that you absolutely love, and then the one that I got, it didn't speak to me as much, but it had so I would wanna see this in person, but then I would get it in person.
yeah. I wonder how many are in that series or in the if it's
I
like
don't even know if
limited
it's
or
it looks like it's available for purchase. You can get gold trim or palladium trim.
I would have to get gold with that one. Definitely gold.
Absolutely, absolutely. It
Yeah.
pops. Um, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. Stephanie, are you
Thanks
thinking
for
about getting
including
it? Is that why you're
What do you think,
asking?
Stephanie? Oh, it's
Mhm.
presale. Yes,
Mhm.
presale, you're right. Or it's not a store exclusive or anything. Have they ever done a store exclusive? Let's
Uh, I don't think so.
yeah.
Maybe, but
Oh,
not that I can remember. Latte.
what's this? Oh, it's the Japan one she was talking about.
Beige with matte black trim. That sounds nice.
That sounds gorgeous. I got
And
one.
Erin got it and she's like, I'm done
She's done for the year, friends.
for the year.
That's a big commitment.
It is. Yeah. Stephanie says, I'm always hunting Estes. Yeah. I
Estes are
understand
fun.
that.
Estes are fun. I wanna do a series on my YouTube channel about for my own sake too, just kinda do some deep dives into certain brands.
Hmm.
And isn't it funny how like, I think I have 8 or 9 Sailor pens, and I had no idea, but I pulled out all of my pens, and I put them all back in order according to brand, and I'm like, "I can't believe I have that many." And then Esterbrook's, like, why is it that there like, I have 4 or 5 Leonardos, and I don't have a single Aurora? Why is that? Like, do we get comfortable with a brand, and then we just have brand loyalty and keep going back to it?
I think yeah, to a point. I think so. I mean, it's I think it's when you get a pen that has consistent quality, you want to go
Mhm.
back and get and experience that again. Then you see that pen, you're like, what? It's in a different resin.
Right. I know.
What? I
Yes.
have to have it. And so you just want to get that too, and then it just accumulates over time.
And I feel like I'm somewhat justified when I'm purchasing different nibs. So with Esterbrook, where you have all the specialty nib grinds and then just
Mhm.
your basic extra fine, fine, medium, broad. So
Right.
you can go around,
Every nib.
but sometimes I'm like, I need to branch out. And somebody,
Aurora is good though. I have a couple of Auroras. I've sold a couple of Auroras. Um,
yes, my friend Lau just did his top 10
mhm.
countdown, and he is a huge Leonardo guy, and his number one was his Aurora 88,
Yeah, the
the
88,
sleeper
that's a good
pen.
pen.
Yeah.
It has, their nibs are very nice. They're made in house.
Mhm.
So, and I like that. I like that their nibs are made in house. That's kind of important. And I'm glad Leonardo has started doing that with their nibs. Because everything is like a Yovo nib,
Yes, well, but that is the struggle sometimes with purchasing multiples, and Esterbrook did come to mind on that one, but their
Yeah,
resins are so beautiful and their marketing is so good, and
it's that damn marketing.
it just kind of gets you. I'm sorry. Oh,
It's
hey, Charmaine, how are you? Happy New Year. I love Japan exclusives. I purchased 3 platinums recently, and I'm done, but more are being released this month. I know you
You're
better,
not done.
Charmaine. You're not done.
Who are you trying to kid?
She was cut from a similar mold as us. Yes, that new Estie is beautiful. Linda got an Aurora Optima this year, Luce Verde.
Oh, that's a
Mhm.
nice one. I think I have
And it
that
quickly made it
one.
to the top of my favorite pen. See, maybe I need to try an Aurora. Well, Atlas had that one that is 50% off. They have had an Aurora. Is it an 88? It's like a hot pink, like a punchy pink,
Oh,
with
okay.
black trim. And
Ooh.
Lao got one that was more like neutrals, like vanillas and really pretty.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not crazy about the pink resin, but it's half off, but it's still $400 half off.
Yeah, that's Auroras are they're a bit on the pricey
Yeah.
side. That's yeah.
Would love ideas of what to look for on an upcoming Italy trip.
You need to look for a way to bring me with you.
Is there a fountain pen show in Italy, Vanessa?
No, I don't think so, but there
Why?
really needs to be.
Why? There are so many. I mean, that would be a no-brainer for me. Like, I love
I
you
know.
most,
I would
but if there was a
love.
pen show in Italy,
Could
I
you
would be
imagine?
there.
I would find a way to get there.
Yes.
I would find a way. I would start stretching and start practicing being a contortionist, and I would
Where's this
fold
going?
myself up really small to fit in a
Okay.
suitcase
And fit in someone's luggage.
and fit someone's luggage.
Yes. And emerge and then pen shop.
Yes.
Yes. How about we do a meetup in Venice and
Okay.
bring all of our Italian pens and drink wine?
All
Oh my
right.
gosh,
I'm
that would be
in.
so much fun.
That
That would
are.
be so much fun.
I've always wanted to go to Florence. That's where the Renaissance was born. So.
Well, let's do my husband studied in Florence in college, and my son did as well. So we went to Florence in 2019,
Or
and
Naples. Naples would be good.
I have not been to Naples, and my husband cried before we left, and I felt so bad, and I said, "Honey, don't cry. I promise I'll bring you back. I promise." So so we have to go back to Italy.
Don't cry.
I promised him. What about the new beach from Goulet? Oh, that is a really pretty
That
Monte
is a really
Grappa.
pretty. That is a
That's a
really pretty
really
one.
pretty one
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Goulet.
So
Who
many
tried who
pens.
tried to order the Earl Grey pen, put it in my cart at night, the next day went back to get it, and it was sold out.
Oh, that burns.
Burns. It's gotta come back, though. That Earl Grey pen is really pretty.
Yeah, that's
But
wow.
I have a few Euphorias. You know what I did get, and I mentioned this, I don't think I got it last no, because we haven't talked in 2 weeks. Atlas had 50% off talismans, Benu talismans,
Oh, really?
and they had the cat's eye and the tiger eye,
Hmm.
and there was one other one, and I got the cat's eye for $77. It was
No
50.
kidding.
Yes, but
Wow.
they've all since sold out, but they now have the Hanukkah oil one, it's
Okay, I've seen
really
that. That's one really pretty one.
but I looked at it and I'm like, it doesn't say anything like holiday or religious on it. It's just beautiful blue,
It's just
gold,
blue. Yeah, it's
and
like a
there's actual
blue.
oil in there.
Is
But
it really?
That one's half off too, and it's $87, and it's gorgeous.
How do
Just
you
putting
put
it out
oil in
there.
there? Like, is there oil suspended in the resin?
That's the thing about Talisman. It's like whatever it is, it's in the resin. So, like, don't they have, like, the dream bean? There's, like,
Oh,
coffee
yeah, the
beans
coffee
in there,
beans.
and then
Yeah.
in the Earl Grey, they have actual tea in the resin. It's their thing.
That's
But
so
anyway, so I'm
interesting.
excited so I'm waiting for the cat's eye to arrive. It's like a teal color. It's a different color from me, but it's really beautiful, and it was half off. I
I
couldn't
mean, half off. Can't
half
be
off. Well, and I don't own a Talisman, so I've been looking at Edelweiss, like, I thought that that one was beautiful. I love the colors in that, and Dream Bean is just very, very Lori, but I'm like, "Well, let me branch out a little bit," and then half off, I'm like, "That seals the deal."
yeah. I mean, that kinda persuades you, like, well, for that price.
Charisse, am I saying your name right? She got engaged in Florence.
Ah,
Come on.
it's been there twice. It's
That is
magical.
gorgeous. It is beautiful. We stayed at the
I wanna
hottest
go.
they don't believe their version of air conditioning is very different than American air conditioning, and I'm not like an air conditioning, like, I don't bow to the air conditioners, like, I can handle some heat, but the air conditioner, what they considered cool in our flat, our apartment that we had, our apartment was right at the bottom of the Ponte Vecchio. So there's a
Uh-huh.
little cafe that we'd go to, but our place was so freaking hot, and we pulled the mattress and put it on the floor of the one room that had, like, a little bit of AC. We were like, the 5 of us. Anthony had his own flat with his roommates from the program he was in.
Yeah.
It was hot, and
Oh
we
my
went in
gosh,
August, which
I
was just
can't do that.
crazy.
I have to have air conditioning.
I mean, some of the restaurants have it, but it brought heat to a whole new level. If you travel with fountain pens, don't you get issues at customs?
No,
Okay.
never had a problem.
Do you have to claim it? I mean, you just like or
I mean, I've never yeah. I mean,
I mean,
sometimes if it's in my bag, they'll pull out, "Oh, what is this?" I'm like, "Well, that's a fountain pen." "Oh, like those old kind of writing pens?" "That's right.
do you have a problem with that,
They're a
sir?
lot of fun." "No, you can't try it."
Then you can hand him one of my $16 Amazon pens and say, "Give it
Exactly.
a try." So we're going to Mexico in February
Ooh.
to see Dave Matthews and Timmy Reynolds on the water. It was supposed to be our 25th anniversary in 2020. We kept having to reschedule. We were gonna go to
Uh-huh.
California. This is where we ended up. Did I share this last time? This is where,
I
like, I'm 50
don't
and I
think so.
forget what I share. But we had a credit with United,
Uh-huh.
and we needed to use it the day I shared this in a different video. We needed to use the credit by February 14th. The trip to Mexico is February 15th. They've already bumped the credit a couple times because of COVID. They've been really reasonable and
Oh,
wonderful.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So we called the airline and we said, we have a trip planned to go to Mexico, but it's on February 15th. And they said, we're so sorry. It's the 14th or you lose the credit. So Jay said, well, instead of losing the credit or like forcing a trip before Mexico, because there's not much time, we could either go to Denver, Colorado, or we could go to Chicago because that's
Mhm.
one of their hubs. And we can go there on the 14th for Valentine's Day. We'll get the credit because we'll extend our trip by a day.
Right.
And then we'll fly to Mexico on the 15th. But it's just like
Oh,
it's all part of the trip as long as we leave on the 14th. So I'm going to Atlas Stationery
sweet.
on February 14th, and I've never been to Chicago, and I've never been to Atlas, so I'm very excited
That
about that.
is very
I turned it
exciting.
into a pen trip because I don't think there's gonna be a pen shop in Mexico
No,
near my place.
probably
I'm
not.
guessing. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody knows about a place in Mexico that's gonna be close to
I'm
Dave and Tim.
sure I'm sure we know about some places in Mexico, don't we?
Everyone's got a story in Mexico.
Yes,
Um,
everybody, especially if you were
awesome.
stationed in San Diego and close to Tijuana. There are some stories.
Oh, wait a second. I need to remove this comment so Vanessa can share.
I'm not sharing anything. What happens in Tijuana stays in Tijuana.
Tijuana is the only place I've ever been to because we were in California for our honeymoon in '95, and we thought it would be fun to, like, day trip to Tijuana, and it was an experience. It was an experience, and that was in '95. We
Yeah.
didn't stay all day.
No, I think about 95, 96 is when I made some trips into Tijuana, you know. That's back when you can just go over the border with your military ID and that was enough and it was easy to go in and out of there and
Yeah,
I
we didn't
was
have any
I wasn't
problems.
21 yet, so I could go down there and drink.
You wouldn't.
No, of course not.
I was petrified flying to DC show, afraid my pens and nibs would get confiscated. Like, has
No.
anybody
Yeah,
ever had an
what
issue?
happened?
Well, Bart was traveling with all of his pens, so that
Oh,
would
that's
make
true
you a
with a
little bit
lot of
nervous.
nibs. I mean, what are you
Um,
gonna do? Like, write someone to death with pen nibs?
I'm sure there's some stuff in Vanessa's travel bag that could get confiscated, but it's not gonna be her fountain pens. I missed
No.
a, oh, wait a second. I did wanna say that Constance got both the Earl Grey from Goulet and Tiger's Eye is what I had in my cart first, and I said, "Lori,
And it
you're
was
safe it."
gone.
No, I always get those colors, browns and oranges and
Mhm.
beiges, so I switched and went with Cat's Eye, but Tiger's Eye is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sale is a good one.
Wow. Yeah,
Mm,
that's awfully tempting.
our plan was to go in August, and my husband was like, "Nope, we're going in June now." "Where are you going? To Italy?" "Oh,
Mexico?
to Italy."
Oh, Italy. Ah,
I really can't
that
believe
is
there's
gonna
not
be
a
very special to take your son with you, yeah.
he's so cute, her
You can
little
adopt me and I'll be your daughter and we'll
she's
go.
a contortionist, she'll fit in your bag.
It's stretching.
I just realized I'm 20 minutes away from Penn Chalet.
Oh, you're in
Watch
Arizona?
my drink, is that what he's gonna
So
say?
so
Oh,
that's
watch
what
my wallet.
I'm actually, planning to go to Arizona in April to visit my sister, and I wanna stop and, say hi to the people at Penn Chalet. They're over
Wow.
in Mesa outside of Phoenix. So
Wow.
yeah, I need to talk to them. But yeah, my sister and I were talking yesterday, and we were talking about me flying in April to to visit. And I told her I was like, we have to visit Penn Chalet while we're
You
there.
had a relationship with them early on, did you not?
They're one of the first companies that I started working with on a regular basis. So yeah, we still do projects together and such nice people. Just,
That is
really,
so
really like
exciting.
them.
It's funny because some of these websites that I see, I'm getting to know a little bit more now, but, like, Pen Chalet is a good example and, like, Endless Pens, like, do these places have a storefront? Like, Goulet
No,
Pens does not, Gold Spot does not.
no, Penn Chalet
Um
is just, they're totally online. But
oh,
you know
they're
what?
totally online as
So
well.
here's a fun fact about Penn Chalet. So the guy that started Penn Chalet, the pens isn't like his original business.
Huh,
Um, he had like a window fixture business called like it's like like Curtain Chalet or something like that.
that's so funny.
I don't remember, but I have to find out more about that. But I remember learning that. I was like, really, that's interesting.
And when did he make the transition to pens?
I think he still has like the. I think he has both stores,
Oh, that's so
both
interesting.
companies. So, but the use of the word chalet, I just think it's
You can apply it to any sort of
well, it's
business,
just funny
like
because
the
they're
mug
in
chalet.
Arizona, and I think of chalet, I think of like a ski lodge,
Mm,
or but they're in Arizona, so it's like
that's true. That should be, like, maybe in Canada someplace.
right.
That is so funny. Bart, I believe, has a different business as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if he does, like, woodworking or, like, I zone in on the pens, but I think Bart has something else on his website as well. My hubby and I have been to Italy before. Last fall, drove through all of Tuscany. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I bet that
Who's the
was
guy
nice.
from Leonardo? Salvatore. We
Salvatore,
need to
yeah.
work on Salvatore. He would host something maybe.
I don't know.
Or
I would
Don
have
who is the gentleman from Delta? His interview was great with
oh,
you. He
Nino
was he
Marino,
was a blast. He
he's a
was a
nice
party.
guy. He's a great guy. Yeah, Nino's great. Um, yeah.
Oh, he does charcuterie boards. Oh, party at
Oh,
Bart's. You bring the
bowls.
cheese, I'll bring the pens,
I'll bring the
Bart brings the board.
crackers. I'll bring the
Right.
Triscuits.
I love it, I love it. Um, Yes, we need an Italian pen show. I would
Hmm.
literally just bleed money all through Italy.
Yeah, I would
But that is
too.
one of the things that I love to do. Like, I love to visit these places. Samuel is his name. I think he's an Italian guy who has a channel. I don't know the name of his channel, but he always says, "Hello, good fellas." He calls everybody good
Oh, that's Sam
fellas.
Naldi. He's in Switzerland.
Oh, he's in Switzerland.
Yeah, but he is Italian.
Okay,
He
okay.
is
'Cause he always
Italian.
alright, but he visits all the Italian places.
Yes, yeah. Sam is a character.
He's a character.
Yes, he's a character. But
Um,
yeah, Sam Naldi. He is. I think he was raised in Switzerland, but there's like an Italian part of Switzerland.
he finds all the Italians there.
Yeah, so he's yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll work on that. Let's all manifest it. There's 96 of us here.
Let's
Let's manifest
manifest
the
an Italian
Italian
pen
pen
show.
show.
Somehow I stumble into a fortune and I'll just do the show myself.
We'll just host it there. Yeah.
I'll just host it there.
There was
I
just a
don't.
woman on YouTube who lives in Atlanta. I was like, I was like late night scrolling on YouTube, and she said she got an apartment in Sicily for $62,000, and she's like slowly migrating to Italy, like, because she works for
Wow,
herself. And she just said the cost of living is so much better. And she was at the market, and she's like, I can get my chicken for $2 and this fresh bread for like 95 cents US. And she was saying how like her Wi-Fi was a third of the price. And yeah, she's slowly moving to Italy.
that sounds awesome.
Maybe she'll host the pen show.
Let's call her. Let's get her on the phone.
Oh, we spent less for a 9-day trip all over Italy than 4-day trip to Hawaii.
That sounds nice.
That sounds great.
Sure,
Okay,
she
we
would
are
adopt
really
me. You would adopt me.
romanticizing everything. Okay, wish list for 20. Let's end with our wish list. It's been an hour and a half almost. What are some brands or some pens you would like to explore this year, or one you have your eye on? Or we touched on Aurora. That's a brand I've been thinking about, but
Hmm.
is there something special? Like, not necessarily a Grail pen, but like if something popped up from this brand, or a colorway that would really excite you on a particular pen.
That's a good question because I usually
Mm,
just wait and see what comes out. But
and see what you like and what you don't.
yeah, that's usually how I do it. I don't, I mean, a pink pen. I like to collect pink
Mm,
pens. So
okay.
anything like that, I'll be
That's
all
really
over it.
cool.
Yeah.
A pink pen.
Hmm.
Um, have you tried the Visconti Mythos?
No, but I've seen it.
That one's pretty.
It is pretty.
They have a pink one. Is that the Aphrodite one is pink?
Yeah, I think yeah. So
Yeah.
what about you? Do you have any?
I really don't. I don't think I do. I feel like this year I want to really focus on getting some specialty nib grinds in
Yeah.
lieu of like just adding to my. I'm honestly, you could put me in front of a computer and I could find a pen any day of the week. But I think I want to focus on some nib grinds, and I actually want to sell a couple pens and just kind
Yeah,
of like I feel like I'm really getting into a rhythm with what I like. And yeah, just to continue to have fun with it, explore. I want to do more
definitely.
reviews and try out more pens so I can speak to them on my channel and here and things like that. But yeah, a Scribo. Yes, Scribo.
Scribo. I wouldn't mind having another Scribo.
This is my only Scribo, and it's pink. You should get this one. But it's like a blushy pink. It's like a beigey pink.
I know, but
Um,
yeah, I have that one, and the color is like kind of a blue gray.
oh, yes. So the one that is came out
Yeah,
around the same time. That one's
yeah.
really lovely as well.
That was yeah, that one I remember I was like, ooh, and I kind of saved for that one and got it. And yeah, it's very
I love the
nice.
weight of these. I love the facets in Scribos, and this is a flex pen, so I would like to get maybe a broad. They make these in like double and triple broad, I think, but they're more
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah, they
And I
are.
know, if you purchase a Scribo, I think it's Gold Spot has them I mean, they're expensive pens, but you can always use 10% at Gold Spot. You can always use 10% on Apple Boom as well if you use the code FRIEND. And Yost was
Really?
very open about that. Like when he was doing his Black Friday sale, he's like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you get the 20%. And then if you put friend in, you get another 10%. I'm like, you're great. He was like on
Really?
Instagram or something. Yeah. So it's
Wow.
kind of like an always there code, friend, on Apple Boom.
I didn't know about that. That's a good one.
Yeah. So
I know
that's,
that so Goldspot has a coupon code. Um they
is it?
use it's for Penboy Roy.
It was foliage, and then they
They
just had
change
another
it.
show, and what did
So
it change
yeah.
to? Titanium or something like that? He was
I
talking
don't
about his watch. He just, like, said it in the moment.
yeah, so
Yeah, so you can use
they
that
it.
10% with Gold Spot. As
Yeah,
long
it's
as
the
you watch the
Goldspot.
Penboy Roy podcast, he always shares a 10% off coupon. So, yeah, I'm torn with the Scribos because I would love to get a Scribo with gold clip because this one has silver. Um, I don't know. I do like that one that looks like the Milky Way pattern. It looks like
Yeah,
sand on a beach, which is
yeah.
really pretty. The
I'm
one that
just
came
going
out
through some
today
of
was
these.
nice, but I don't know that that would be my first choice, but I just love to see new Scribos.
I would like to see some. I'm just going through some of these comments. You always go through them, and I always like forget.
I know. There I see a question. Lori, what was that full-size Kaweco in your collection? It was either the Perkio or the Student. Um, so these are the two. The Kaweco Student is underrated. I think it's so
I don't
cute.
have one, but I wouldn't mind having one.
So they
Yeah,
have
that's a good looking pen.
it's a really pretty pen and it's a really nice writer. This is the Jazz, I believe.
Hmm.
They have one with a green cap, like a spicy little orange cap, blue.
Spicy.
And they're like jazz and rock, and they're all like music. This is jazz. This is like a 60 or $70
Yeah,
pen,
they're not like super expensive
depending
either.
on where you get it from, and it's really pretty. And I typically don't always love a metal section, but I love the way this writes. I have it in a medium nib. It's pretty juicy.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so that's a great pen. And this is the Perkio. I actually bought this
I love
this
that
was
color.
earlier in my journey. And it writes very nice. It's just it kind of feels like a lighter, kind of cheap for lack of a better word, but it writes
Uh,
great.
yeah.
Um, and this was like a $20 pen at Sam. What's if Wolfgate Witch is still here? What's the place in Cambridge? It's a stationery. Bob Slate in state in Cambridge. These and online you get them even for less money, but it still has like the little Kaweco finial. It's a great little writer. And the nice thing about this one is you can use larger cartridges,
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
which is nice. Um, but yeah. Um, oh, the Magna Carta Mag 600. Oh, she has the Kaweco Student in orange, my best friend. Oh, and in green. I think they're great pens. I think they're great. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Sailor Naginata Togi Sioke. Ooh, to write my Chinese. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you know what I did this week? I got on the wait list for the
For what?
person who does the road
The
the Rodin.
Pokemon?
Yeah, I got on their wait list.
Really?
Well, Fig Boot on pens just got his pen back, and I watched his video, and
Uh-huh.
he actually was given permission to use footage from Inky Rock's video,
Uh-huh.
because she lives out in Japan, and she actually went to the studio. And so
Wow.
there's some footage of the artist, and it was fantastic. And his pen was just stunning. And he said there's a 1 year wait list. So I'm like, well,
Jeez.
so what the heck? So I went on to their Instagram page, and they have that what they have a very short form, and they say, choose a style that you like on the Instagram page,
Hmm.
and let us know which one it is. We'll and what pen you'd like to have that on, and then we'll give you a quote. And if you're interested, we'll put you on the wait list. So I'm like, well, I don't really have to pay for it for a year, so I can
Yeah.
decide. So I just said my Mont Blanc 149 because I was trying to think of a pen that I had that was plain that would. And so I showed them the style that I wanted, and they gave me an estimate. And yeah, so I'll
What
let
was
you
the
know.
estimate?
I want to say it was like around, it was in yen. I think it was around 350, 280 to 350, something around that. for the
Hmm.
customization on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't convert that in my head. I'd have to actually look
No, that
online.
was the US. That was the US,
Oh, okay. That's not
after the conversion.
horrible.
I didn't think it was, I mean,
No.
it's an investment, but I'm like, in a year, if that's like, I think the only thing that would possibly change is maybe my pen choice. But for right
Uh-huh.
now, I was watching a video and someone did it to their Jinhao, and I was like,
Their chin
"Oh,
out.
whoa." But it was
Okay.
gorgeous. But
I could do
I'm
it
like,
to an Esterbrook, I guess.
yeah, an Esterbrook would be
I mean,
really nice, actually. Maybe I could send them my Raven. That would be cool.
oh, that would be pretty cool
That would be
to
beautiful.
do the Raven. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, I thought it was interesting, and I'm like, "Well, I'll hop on the wait list because why not, right?"
I mean, yeah, why not? I think that
Um,
would be pretty awesome.
Aw, Erin, I'm so glad you're enjoying the lives. We're having so much I can't tell you how much I look forward to this.
I do too.
I just
It's
love chatting about it.
yeah.
Bobsleigh, yes. Oh, bobsleigh, yes. I keep telling them to go online, and they would do great. Did you mention you got a Mont Blanc glacier? Oh, you have the all metal glacier. So heavy, but so beautiful. Yeah, so they have
It's an
this
all
where it's
metal one?
they have all resin, so they have the all blue resin.
Uh-huh.
And then that's probably the least expensive, and then this
Right.
is, like, one step up. Then they have the all metal, and
Oh,
that's
wow.
the Mac Daddy, but it's just this part is so beautiful, all these little facets when you twist it.
That
It's
is really gorgeous.
it's really so pretty.
The little snow cap.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That one must be really heavy, Jeffrey, but it's gorgeous, so that's
It's like
okay.
he gives his fingers a workout every time he uses the pen.
Right?
It's like
That's
lifting
okay.
weights.
Favorite Japanese pens in Tokyo and other parts in February, March. Any suggestions? My word. I am so sorry.
Wow, that was unexpected surprise. Um, Trish, I can help you find those stores when you go. I could be like your travel companion. That would be fun. We could discover those stores together. Um, yeah, that would be fun. Um,
Okay, I'm back. And he's
there's
outside of the room. Itoya is a great store in Japan. That's the one that has like 7 or 8 floors. Third floor is all fountain pens. Uh,
wow.
Maruzan is where I spent a lot of time when I was there, and I found that like Itoya feels very premium, and there weren't any sales there, but it was gorgeous. And I think it's 8 floors. We had lunch there. It's just
8
so
floors.
8 floors. Like one floor is all paper. One floor is like all fountain pens. They have a floor that is houseware. Like it's just a stunning
That sounds
place.
awesome.
It was so nice. So Jay went there 2 years ago and brought me back a couple things. And then when I went in August, it was like my first stop. But I went to this bookshop that's attached to Tokyo Station called Maruzan. And I went there once and I didn't see anything. And then I went online and I'm like, all these people are talking about fountain pens at the store. Like, how am I not finding it? But they're way up. Like, that's like a 4 or 5 floor shop, and the fountain
Wow.
pens are all the way up top. But I got my little mini sailor there.
How
And
cute.
this was like half off. They were running a special. So it's not as like pretty, I would say, as Itoya, but I found that they had better deals. I got this. This is all I got there. And then at Itoya, I got the what is it? The Lamy exclusive from Itoya, and it's got like the little bronze clip, which was
Um,
really cute. And then
yeah.
at some random shop in Shibuya, I got this, the Decimo. I wasn't like I think I was more focused on inks when I was there because I feel like because Jay had been in December, but Maruzan is a really nice store.
Hmm.
And then there's a place called Ancora where you can assemble your own sailor pen. I think it's a Sailor Prophet, and you can pick the body and the section and the
Oh,
cap and the
that's
pinion,
fun.
and you bring it up on a tray and they put it together for you.
Oh,
And there's also
that's so
somebody who
cool.
mixes ink there. He's like an ink master, which was pretty cool.
Lumpy just made Jeffrey's dogs jump off the sofa.
Jeffrey, I am so sorry. He's very fresh. He's a naughty boy. He made me jump off the sofa. That was a
Oh.
lot. He just like it's like these bursts. Okay, we're
That
at
was
an
just
hour and 38 minutes, y'all. Um, I'm sure people are feeling like they have to move on. So let's say we'll chat until an
Yeah.
hour and 45 minutes. How's that? Like another 7 or 8 minutes
Can y'all handle another 7 or 8 minutes with the juicy broads?
with the juicy broads. We're here. We're here to chat. Um,
That's
uh,
right.
Not to sidetrack the convo, but I saw a video of the TSL petite bag. Do you still recommend it? I want to get the bigger compact size, but unsure. I do love the Superior Labor petite bag. I have the little baby nugget one. I don't do much with it, but I really love it. It houses all of my traveler's notebooks, and the quality is beautiful. It really depends on what you want to use it for. I'm not like carrying it around. It's tiny, but I love it still, and I'm happy that I have it. But it's just more kind of for show on my counter.
I love their stuff. They're so expensive, but their stuff is so nice.
Yes. Um, what didn't you just say? You were only 45 minutes. I'm missing some. Oh, I'm so happy that you caught us, Roxy. How are
You're
you?
welcome, Roxy. Thanks for stopping by.
Um, Karina also, I want to get on the list. Oh, the Emma. Oh, that's a good
Oh,
idea. Pelican would be
that
really
would be
pretty.
really cool.
One of the things that I'm questioning is like on the Mont Blanc or the Pelican, but Lau has my friend Lau got an M1000 in all black,
Uh-huh.
knowing that he was going to send it off, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's the way to do it is, yeah, you get a black pen or something and
yeah,
that
like
you
something
intend
that
to
you want to
get.
like
Yeah,
check out. I don't know if this ring band would like break up. I mean, if you go to Bacamundo's Instagram, you can see all different samples and you can have it
yeah,
like very heavy and then just like little flecks in the cap. Like
right.
some people will also have the section done, or they'll leave it plain. I just think I think it's really fun. It's really
I
fun
think it
to
is.
check
Tom
it.
Otto had his, I think he had a Mont Blanc done by Bocamondo and he was so happy with it.
Really.
Yeah, his,
I should
I think
see
if
how
you
his
look
came
at,
out.
I think he showed it on the Ink Journal Instagram page,
Okay.
and this
Okay.
was like maybe a year ago. Um, yeah, it'd be interesting to ask him if he still loves his pen like that.
And I wonder if once it's on here, if it like, especially with a 149, that's a pretty girthy pen to begin with. Like,
Hmm.
would it add to the bulk
I
as
don't
when
think
you're
it would. I
writing?
mean, because that material seems pretty light. Urushi seems, pretty light too.
I just mean the width of it, not like the
Oh,
weight.
hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm willing to find out. Won't that be fun? Get on the
That would be
list.
fun. Yeah.
Um, okay. It's almost midnight here. Oh, wow.
Wow. Do you have to
When
go to work tomorrow? Because that's going to be hard for you.
I think tomorrow's back to work for a lot of people, huh? I think so. Well, this was really fun, Vanessa.
Yeah, it's always fun. I always enjoy coming on here and talking to you, Lori, and then seeing what everybody has to say. And I think my favorite part about this is the interactive part.
Mhm.
I feel like we're talking to so many people everywhere at the same time.
I know it's always like one of my favorite parts of the show when everyone's saying hello in the beginning
Yes,
and like where they're coming from. And it's just really sweet that pens is what brought us together,
I
you know?
know.
I think
It
it's really,
is.
really nice.
Of all things,
All
pens.
things pens. This is a great idea, Jeffrey. Maybe get a 146 and then they can code it and we'll be closer to 149.
Oh, that's an idea.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try to find 146 secondhand and see.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But yeah, so be sure, you know what? I am going to go to our new YouTube. I'm gonna YouTube, hold on, Command V. I just want to make sure this is it. Yep, there we are, Juicy Broad's Pen Show. I'm going to put right here in the conversation bar what our new YouTube channel is. We are going to have a channel that's just dedicated to our lives and any other shenanigans we want to put on there. But it will typically be for our Monday lives that are 4 p.m. Eastern. So I just put it up there if you guys want to subscribe. Thank you so much. And then we'll be there. applied to be able to post a live. What I was going to do is post our thumbnail for next week so people could like bookmark the show
Right.
essentially, but it takes 24 hours to be approved for lives. So once I get approved tomorrow, I don't anticipate there'll be any issues. Thank you, Charmaine. I will post it and then we will see you
Yeah.
back there next week, which is
And
so exciting.
Charmaine, I tried to put my Instagram handle in there, but it for some reason it won't let me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Do I
really
not? Do you
strange.
not? I wonder if
So
we don't have. She's Vanessa
it's
Langston.
at Vanessa_Langton. It's really easy. Nothing super creative. Yeah, that's it.
Vanessa
Yeah,
Langton.
I don't know why I tried to. Here, I'm gonna
On
text.
YouTube, though, are you Vanessa Langton on YouTube or you're Pen Gangsta on
No,
YouTube?
it worked that time. I'm Pen Gangster on YouTube, and I'm just me on Instagram. Just
That's all
me.
you need to be. Thank you, Erin. Thank you for subscribing. Karen, I'm so happy you caught a live. Finally made it into the. Oh, I'm so happy. She was talking about heading over to Yoseka. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, fantastic. I love
I want to
Yoseka.
go to Yoseka too. We should go together, Karen. It'd be
Fun,
fun.
fun, fun. Karina, I'm so happy you got to hang with us today. What a great way to bring the community together. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. So let's all manifest our Italian pen show. If anybody has any connections,
If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody,
let's make it happen. But
give them
thank
my
you
number.
all so much for being here today. We'll be back next week on the Juicy Broad live channel. So thank you to everybody who subscribed over there.
Thank
Maybe
everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if we should probably do a Juicy Broad Instagram. I might have Vanessa do that
I
one.
don't know. That's so much work.
That's so much work. Or we could just share from ours.
That's what I was going to say. We could just share from ours. But yeah, I think that would.
We'll do that, and we'll keep the YouTube channel. Yes, Italian Pen Show. See, everybody's in favor. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
2024. I hope it's a wonderful year for everybody.
Yes.
Enjoy your
Gosh.
pens and your family and loved ones.
Manifest the Italian Pen Show.
Absolutely. That would just be
Italian
so
Pen
much
Show.
fun. If we can't manifest a pen show, Vanessa, we could just do a little travel group and we could go to all the different pen stores.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be the
You would
best thing
still have fun.
ever? If we could like do like a travel
Pen
group.
show tour. Pen show tour. No, pen store tour.
Pen store tour Italy. Yeah, if we could figure out how to do that, that would be amazing.
Amazing.
That would be so amazing.
All right, we'll chat.
We'll have to chat
All
about
right,
that.
everybody. Thank you very much. We will see you soon. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for everybody's contributions in the comments to it. It makes it so much fun.
It was
All
so
right.
much fun that way.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.